vertical stream as well. What's happening, everyone? Hope you've had a good weekend. We have had some glorious weather here in the UK, so it has been nice. I've been sitting outside. I may have even caught a suntan, which probably basically means you go red and then you go white again. There is no actual tanning there at all. Nice to see you. Nice, Lars. Stowtog, good to have you here, buddy. Great to have you here, mate. Dylan, Campbell, Iceberg, Yoss, how you doing, mate? Adam, good to see you as well. I saw Hamish saying hello in there as well. Evening Y, what's happening? I'm just waiting for the stream to kick in. It takes ages on the vertical, actually, to kick in. Hope you're all well. Glenn, nice to see you, buddy. How's things? What's happening? What's happening? Hang on a second, let me just sort my... For some reason, I am getting a bit of a messed up chat window, and I want to be able to see as much as possible. That's better. There we go. Right, Amy, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Levick, how you doing? Paul Wright, Faber's in here. Big Grizzly. Awesome. Yoss, Jan. Good to see you all. Dennis, how are you? Nice to see you. How are you? Polar Bear, Finn Duffy, Cool and Coop on the vertical as well. Nice to see you all. How are you? Right, I'm going to be very clear from the off here to avoid any confusion. Llama Montana has not been released yet. You can get a copy of it if you are part of No Creek's Patreon page, but he's asking his Patreon members to help him with final testing. So the map is just about done, and he's doing final testing in it now. He has sent me a copy. I've not paid any money for this. So any clarity, any confusion as far as I'm concerned around you people buying mods, this isn't how it works. You support a modder through Patreon. Loads of modders do it. It's the same as leaving a donation on an itch.io page. Things like that. Live stream. Should have started the live stream on the big one, on the main one. Oops. Thought I'd missed something. Give me a second. It will kick in. There we go. Hello. Somebody, somehow, sometimes you just don't press the right button, do you? So, right button pressed. We're back. Right, so I was about to just start explaining, but before that, I'll say hello to everyone. So, Dutch, Amy, Faber, Leverick, Paul Wright, Polar Bear, Big Grizzly, Farmer, Hamish, Awesome, Yoss, Jan, Lars, Stowtog, good to see you, buddy. Glad you could make it. Dylan Campbell, Iceberg, Yoss again. Y, Glenn, Dutch Modding, Christina, Randy, Dennis, Kine, nice to see you, Wolfman. I am late. Ham and Eggs is in here too. Hello. Good to see you all. Leo goes fishing. Okay, I agree. I've said hello to the ones in vertical because I managed to turn that one on. So, I need to be very clear from the start of this to avoid any confusion because a couple of people have messaged me. Well, one person's messaged me. Llama Montana has not been released yet. It is not publicly available. Now, you can get a copy if you're part of No Creek's Patreon page, but that doesn't mean you're buying mods. As far as I'm concerned, it's the same as any modder who has a Patreon page, or any YouTuber that has a Patreon page as well, right? He is getting his Patreon, his trusted Patreon members to help him test the map finally before it goes public. He is going to make it public. It is going to be free. You will be able to get it. You just have to be patient. It's like anything. So if you think you're creating an account on his Patreon just to buy a map, I don't believe that's the case. He sent it to me as well, so I've not paid money for this. He's sent it to me just like every other mapper and every other modder that sends me a mod or a map to preview. He said, would you mind showing this to your community? And I am very happy to show it to my community, knowing fine well Crooked Creek is a reputable modder. Sorry, No Creek. No Creek is a reputable modder and has released a number of maps before with no issues. So, there we go. That's my view on it. That's my take on it. Nobody has told me anything other than that. So, until somebody says you can't stream this map, and I don't understand why they would, here we are. And this isn't going to be a series, this is just a literal one-off, bit of a map tour, bit of a play test. So he's asking me to test it as well. He's asking me to test things like course play, auto drive, triggers on the top farm, things like that. So that's what we're going to do, and we're going to play it. We're going to have a bit of fun with it. Your arm going up for the thumbs up was almost in sync with both camera views. Almost. How out of sync are they? It's been a glorious day here. I'm a little bit disorganised, if I'm being honest, because it's just been so nice outside. Realistic Farmer, Highland Show today. Oh yeah, you've had an awesome day for it, haven't you? Just glorious. I seem to have included the possible FS25 colour in the code. Have I? I didn't. It could be why. We just don't know. We just don't know. Even though there are a bunch of jerks out there trying to spoil it for everybody, I am actively deleting, ignoring, blocking. You name it. I'm doing everything I can to avoid getting anything I don't want to see out of there. Because it's not fair, right? It's the classic, just because you have something, you don't have to do something with it. And those are people who think that putting it on YouTube is a good idea and it might get them loads of subs. I think they're flogging a dead horse, to be honest, because one, Giants will probably come down on them pretty hard. Two, it's going to be removed straight away because it's breaking loads of rules. And worst case scenario, they might like get a little bit serious with them with legal action. So there you go. Cardiff Tony, had your surgery in the week. How did it go, bud? Hope it's not too bad. Hope your well, knees take a while, then a lot of physio to get your knees back up, but it's not Merlot's color code, it's not Class's color code, it's not FarmSim Kids color code. We have done the checking. We have done the checking. So the other thing I'm going to do here tonight as well is we're going to be testing alongside No Creek asking us to test Llama. We are going to be testing the new 9R from custom modding. We've got one over here. Let me just whip over here. Sim Game Matt, hey FarmSim guy, loving these map previews of upcoming maps. Glad to hear it, Sim Game Matt. Good evening, Arno. Cool and Coop. I think I just answered that. If it's going to be a new series, no, it's just a one-off preview of the map. Adam, it's going well, my friend. There it is, though. The new 9R from custom modding. I think a few people were disappointed it wasn't the new version with the new cab. But I'm sure the new 9RX and other stuff are coming to in the not too distant future as well. I'm going to zero my money, actually. I think it's a bit better. David, enjoy your updates on FS25. Well, fingers crossed we'll have a lot to talk about come the middle of the week. Like I said, I'm avoiding those pesky leakers who want to spoil it for everybody. We're just going to ignore them. Baby Jesus has got his tinfoil hat on. Zbort, hello, nice to see you. Won't be too far away from Loma in a couple of days. May take a detour to check it. Well, you have to now, ham and eggs, don't you? Leo goes fishing, how you doing? Dace, how are things, buddy? Nice to see you, mate. It's been a while. Dennis, do you think possible Giants will make the new game compatible with all the FS22? I don't think so, Dennis. Not without some tweaks to the mods. I think it's really hard if they upgrade the engine to bring the mods with it. We shall wait and see. Am I going to go live on Tuesday after? Well, I thought, Mrs. Prof, and anybody else who's here, let me know. Tell me what you think. I thought I would stream it live. I thought I'd stream the announcement live. I'm going to take a couple of hours off work, fire up a stream, and we can either watch it together, or if you prefer, you could watch it first, and then we'll fire up a stream in the evening or something like that. I don't know what you think. Recovering from a mad week, sitting on the sun on the deck, considering a drink. Take that drink, Dazed. I think you've earned it. Highland Show was fantastic. I got to hang out with Mr. Hamish all day, and we just basically nerded out over tractors for a few hours. It was great. Spoiler alert, FS25 is based on farming. No, they've changed it, Glenn. They've changed it. It's going to be on fishing and hunting. Evening, Mark. Nice to see you. Do I remember base experts? It doesn't ring a bell. No. I was going to give my ticket away, but it was named in too much hassle. Yeah, it tends to be, doesn't it? Evening, Grain Man. Nice to see you, buddy. Artemis as well. I saw you drop in there, and I think I saw Nionabus drop in as well. Nice to see you too, mate. How are you? The class forage harvester at Highland Show was nice. It was, wasn't it? In the different paint scheme, in the grey, it was lovely. It was lovely. When does FS25 come out, Luke? I think we'll probably find out relatively soon. Relatively soon. We shall wait and see. Sync discussion live chat would be good. Do we like that? Alan Bainbridge from the Pacific Northwest. Nice to see you too. Highland Show was fantastic, Greyman. Thank you very much, mate. Very good, very good. Catherine Davis is in as well. Crikey, a lot of you in tonight. Hello, everyone. Great to have you here. Thanks for joining. I appreciate it. I've just worked out why I knew that's why everything went wrong. I'm actually watching on YouTube rather than on the live stream. Right, that's better. I can see what's going on now. Carl Wood says stream it as well. Baby Jesus, as long as they upgrade the engine and drop support for older consoles, I don't get what they do. The modders can take care of the rest. Yeah, there's a little bit more to it than that, Baby Jesus. I think that's a very simplistic view of it. Yeah, I think there's a bit more to it than that. Yes, indeed it is. Prime Flux. Alan Shearer, nice to see you. Shouldn't you be commentating on a Scotland game or something tonight? Dallas Gomez, do you have any idea why my game won't launch on my laptop? This is my second time and it won't launch. Not without seeing a bit more of it, Dallas. It could be anything. Have you put some more mods on it and something like that? Could be the latest mod that's gone haywire and stuff. Aaron Harding's about to bite the bullet and go from controller to wheel and joystick. This is the farm stick. Is the link there in the chat there, Aaron? This is the farm stick and this is the Thrustmaster T248 steering wheel. So, right, let's start setting some of this stuff up. Got a little space out here. Drop this down. You are welcome, my friend. My pleasure. Bjorn, how are you doing? That is the most Norwegian name, Bjorn. I love that. Bjorn, Norway. Leaves us in no doubt where you're from, mate. Now you're going to tell me you're not from Norway. Leo's broken his wrist, so no farm sim. That's a shame. Hopefully it'll get better soon enough that you can get on, Leo. Gold Gaming, nice to see you. How are you? Oh my, how many acres is that? It's quite a big field, this one. This would be... I will go and show you some of the stuff that's been added, actually. So, new updated crop textures and things like that, but also... remember when we did the tour last time? And I drove down... hang on, let me get my bearings. Yes. I drove down this. So we drove down here. We had the big bud in the field here, if you remember that, and the farm with the blue buildings up here. Looks a bit like Welker's farm. And we drove down to here, but we couldn't get across here. It basically stopped. Well, he's added a little ferry and a little car ferry here, which is nice. So we'll go and have a look at that in a little bit, which will be good. So there we go. Ozk, you seem to be an interesting guy. God bless you. Thank you very much. What a nice thing to say. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Right, we're going to leave him here. What I'm going to do, I'm trying to debate how I do this, actually. I've got enough chaser bins. I want to do 4 chaser bins. I'm going to drive a chaser bin. We're going to let the 4 combines run. And we'll run a couple of... Because we don't have far to go to fill up. We'll use this bin set here. Let me just run. Speed things up a bit. So we'll set up chaser bin course. Farmer Ed will go and hide somewhere. Thank you, Ethan. We know you can spell. That's good. Well done. Right. What am I going to do here? Will we cut in first and then sort the loops, or should we have a little... Oh, crop destruction on. I'm going to leave it on as well, because I want to make sure that it doesn't cause us any issues. I think we'll run the combines first. I think we'll get all the combines set up. That's what we're going to do. We are going to get the combines set up. So I'm going to move this out of the way. I love spammers, said no streamer ever. Matthew St. Lewis, hey FSG, my guess is it would come out by the 22nd of October 2024, so that it can come out before Christmas. That's not a bad call, Matthew. They would be silly not to get it out. It would be silly not to get it out for the Christmas rush. A lot of people, I'm sure, will ask for it for Christmas. So that's not a bad call, mate. Good idea. Right, back to the combines. Back to the combines. There are spanners for the spammers. Let us set up a courseplay course. And that is not how you set up a courseplay course. I've got notes I've gone for 7. Oh, we saw a new S7 John Deere combine at the Highland Show as well. What a machine! I actually think it was better looking than the 9, the X9. It was lovely. Hey, Freddie, that's good to hear, mate. I am delighted. That's the aim of those tutorial videos, is that somehow it kind of helps people just get their head around. Like, things like courseplay aren't that difficult, but it's just good to get some pointers sometimes, isn't it? It's just good to have somebody who's done it go, if you wanted to do this, you can do this, and that and the other, and it's just, yeah, it's just helpful. Multiple tools. We're going to have 4 combines. Probably just the one headland, because I've got 50-foot headers. So I don't think a 200-foot headland is going to be that much of an issue. Fisher J, nice to see you. How are you? Right. I'm reading the chat too much. Smooth corners. I think we'll stay with smooth corners. Might mean we leave a little bit of crop on the ground, but it's never enough to cause huge issues. We're going to go with lands because that makes sense. Rows per land. Now, I'm just going to leave it at 6, although we've got 4 combines. That could be quite interesting. Let's see what happens, shall we? Let's see how quickly this generates, because it's a big old field. Somebody asked how big it was. I'm going to check, actually. Hey, Loki's in! How are you doing, bud? Loki's just done an update to Lumberjack, by the way, and I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I will, mate, because usually your updates are well worth doing. How do I keep missing alerts? I only saw this when I randomly opened a YouTube tab by mistake. Have you turned the alerts on, Loki? Ranked by order. The Valtra, yeah, that was nice. The S7 and the Marshall Bale. You were quite taken by that Marshall Bale trailer. Went on John Deere's new self-propelled sprayer. Oh, what a beast. So, actually, if you're interested, on the Discord, Hamish posted a load of photos. So go check them out. Right, I think that is us looking good. Have we got anywhere where they're crossing the field where they should? Yeah, here. See, that's the problem with lands. Sometimes you have an issue like that. I might go and just check where that is. So this is the sort of things that we want to check out tonight. If he's going to do lands, is he going to fall off the edge of a cliff if he crosses over there? So if I go back to here, it's just crossing over there, isn't it? So actually, yes, that is no good. That is no good indeed. We're going to have to change that. Have you played around with the wide-span vehicle system mods? That is the FS25 version Nexat. Also, what's your thoughts on the Nexat concept? I haven't played with it. I have heard that it's maybe not the best mod. So no, I haven't I don't really have an opinion on it, I'm afraid. Right, so we are going to fall off the edge of a cliff if we go down there. So that suggests to me we might switch back to up and downs and see what happens. It does mean we will have some times when the combines are not in the field. Although we could, do you know what we'll do? Let's go back to lands and let's drop it down to 4. Just see if that makes a difference. This is what I'm doing. I just love to use courseplay. Yeah, courseplay's great, isn't it? No, that's made it even worse, hasn't it? Or it's kept it the same at least. Yeah, I don't think lands are going to work on this, are they? So let's go back to up and downs. Let's just go simple. Hopefully that looks better already. There we go. And because they're diagonal across the... I say that. They're diagonal across the field, but that's quite a big field, so we'll see how we get on. I'm going to reverse this one up slightly. We're going to get all of these lined up, and then we're going to send them on their merry way. And then we might get a little bit of downtime. Notice, though, even though the line goes out the field boundary, the combine will actually follow the headland path. Oh, interesting, Jet. Does that happen on lands? I certainly found that before on regular, but on lands it tends to be a little bit Route 1 sometimes. Ozk, you have a question? Ask away, sir. Ask away. Lawrence, this won't come to console. No, it is a 4X map, so too big for console. Right, let's get everything set up here. Let's do that, let's do that, let's do that. How many hours do I have in FS22? Into the thousands. I don't even care to think how many hours I've got. It's a lot. Ask me how many hours I've got on my edit suite as well. So there we go. Will Sid's Gleaners come out? It's one to ask Sid, mate. Sid's been very quiet recently, hasn't he? He's just doing his thing. Right. Let me head over here. Sander, no, this won't go to the mod hub. This will be available through No Creek Farms Facebook page when it is released. Right, so we're copying the course there. I don't know if you saw that in the bottom corner. We can paste it in here. So this would be left 1. Because the other one was left 2. Was it left 2? It was left 2, wasn't it? Yeah, it was left 2. Freddy, I stopped using the S790 when the X9 came out. Beast combine. Each to their own. I still think the S790 is a monster of a combine. Let's fire it up. Let's unfold everything. Let's turn swath off as well. Drop them down. There we go. Of course, didn't draw circles around telegraph poles when the combine got to them. It stopped, reversed, and drove around. Oh, interesting. I think the modder has to set up islands. If they do it properly, it needs to be done in the map rather than courseplay. I think. Don't quote me on that. Right, let's paste this in. This will be right 1. Right 1. We don't need auto drive. Oh, we will leave auto drive up. Actually, we will. Hello, Brett. Nice to see you. How's things? Finally back. Got your new PC back. Yes, excellent. Glad to hear it. Oh, sorry. I hope I'm saying that now. That's right. Yes. This is an automation tool called Courseplay, and it allows you to run multiple vehicles, which is good fun. Got to unfold that. Turn my straw swath off. I don't think I've done it for all of them. Lower it down. Hit the B. Look, I've not even gone with honeybee headers. It's the first time in an eternity that I haven't gone with honeybee headers as well. So DIY model farmer, nice to see you. How are you? Medicine Creek was awesome. No Creek makes some immersive atmosphere. He does seem to make a very good map, indeed. Yeah, paint grass around usually helps. Yeah, definitely. Right. Let's let me just double check things here. I just want to make sure that I've turned off straw swath. Disable straw swath. Gonna do it here. Can't remember what it's supposed to be. Is it enable or disable? Should be. It should be enable. Right, I've got it the wrong way around there. There we go. Gosh. I don't want to drop the straw, because I'm only testing, I don't need to, because it'll just end up not being picked up. Go. Enable is good there. Right, 4 combines ready, and we've got a little bit of space to work with here. Now, I can send them on their way, which I think I might do, but they will get full. So, don't you need to do it? Not if you set it up before you go, Hamish. No, you can do it that way. Right, let's turn all this off. Right, 1. Off you pop. Should have done first wave. It's only 1 hour and 18 minutes to do this entire field with 4 combines. Let's see about that, shall we? This is a problem if you do first headland. If I do nearest. Actually, that's the problem. He's off, see? I'm gonna have to go and get 1 again. Hamish, you might be right. First waypoint. Right, stay there. User error. It's always user error. Come here! Should have paid attention when I saw the... see, it's going to make me... Crop destruction! Ruining my yield here. Now, we should, once we start going, help our AIs run off. Actually, I'm going to turn crop destruction off just for the... just for the fact that we might have chaser bins running across the field. I don't want to wreck all the crops. So, let's do this. We're going to go first waypoint. Now I have got it. Have I got it disabled here? Or am I running it right? Have I just put it wrong? I think that's it. I think I've just got it set wrong. So, let's just do a little test here. Make sure it works. No. Oh yeah, there we go. It was working. Right, now I should be able to go to nearest waypoint. We're just going to fire this up and just check. If I go now, 12. Perfect. Temporary course, 12. Just check that swath. No, you do have to turn it off. There you go. Who knew? I honestly thought if you set it before it went... Where am I looking? Where am I looking? Course plate. Tool settings. Swath deactivated. There we go. I should do it for all of them now. Hey Keegan, how you doing? Right, 1 down. Let's go and get the other one now. Right, now we're laughing. The usual smooth courseplay. Right, Glenn, fire up a stream. Let's see you do it. There we go. Swath should go here. Just get rid of that for now. Come back to that in a bit. Right. Draw swath deactivated. Thank you. It's my second grump with Courseplay. You have to do it on every one. You can't do it. AI codecs optimization doing really good. Smooth, sputtery smooth at the moment, which is one of the things I noticed, that I did notice on the first version that I played. It was quite jumpy in certain parts of the map, but that seems to have rectified itself. It's obviously done some optimization. 3. Last one. Let's jump in here. Straw swath deactivated. First waypoint. We never even pasted that in, did we? Right. 2 this would be. First waypoint. Did I click that or did it freeze? What are you doing? Oh, it's doing the thing when he's too far away. That's annoying. I was going to drive forward then. Right, we'll fix that. No worries, Keegan. Thanks for dropping in and saying hello. A little bit of crop there, but it should pick it up on the way back. Right. Here we go. Perfect. Just going to check this one. Hey, Walter, how you doing? Right one, I did set it up. Right, there we go. 4-man team running. Takes a little bit of fettling to get them ready, but now what we've got is a nice area where we can set up our auger wagons. Right. Here we go. I'm rusty as well. And it's been a long day. And I'm tired. Been a long weekend, actually. Right. Nice, simple course here. Mr. Haythornthwaite, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. How much further past will these guys go when they cut into the... They're going to go straight into up and down rows, aren't they? I don't think where the best place to put these is. Right, this'll do. We don't need courseplay here. So auto drive now. Let's fire this up. Gonna do really straightforward stuff here if I can. Line height above level, so next path no. Oh, there we go. Apply. Yeah, long as in I haven't stopped. It's been full on. So let's do something like this. And let's call it trailer fill. And then we're going to loop around here like so. Now let me think. Do something like this. I'm thinking aloud here for how we can get four auger wagons running, or 4 auger trailers running. So yeah, I'm going to go off to the side here like so, and this is going to be, let's call this auger 1. Let's do that. Going to loop round. Like so. And should have gone the other way. So actually, let me do this. Oh, do you know what? I made a hash of this. Let's call this trailer fill. No, let's just run it. I'm going to run it. That's what I'm going to do. We're gonna cross the streams. We're gonna break the rules a little bit with this. I just want to make sure that it works though. So from here to here, and then all I need is combine, and we'll call it auger 1, and it'll unload a trailer fill, and we'll set that to go. There we go. Now I should probably run a he's going to stop there. Probably run a loop around the field, but we'll not just for now. We'll just see if they get clever. Sometimes they will. So this is combine 1. So let's give him auger 1, shall we? There we go. Now, our guy should... This will be a good test to see how good this is. He's just doing laps at the moment, but hopefully he'll kick in a minute. He's doing an unload, which is good. So let's go and grab a truck, because this is the second part of it. Run this around. We want him to point the other direction. We are going to cross over here, which is bad planning, but for the purposes of this, I just want to make sure it works. So this one, we can do. I always do the truck first. Yeah, it can pay to do the truck first. We're going to avoid their loop, because we don't want to crash into something. Project Goliath sprinkling. I thought it was Project Potato. So let's loop around here. See, auger 1 is waiting here. He should have gone to a combine by now. Evening, Elite. How are you, mate? I think so, Wouter, as well. Yeah. Now, this is my problem. Trailer fill, so they'll run along there and hopefully unload. So I will call this field. What will this call? What will we call? What field is this even? Doesn't matter for tonight. Truck load 1. Go. I always use up and down, not lands when generating course, so I can say for sure if the combine will follow a headland path, but don't see why it shouldn't. Oh, okay, that's a good one. I didn't know that. I'm going to check that out. I appreciate that. I always say this, just because the way I do it doesn't mean it's the right way. In a lot of cases, it's very much not the right way. Anyway, Clayton Anderson, what's my favourite map? Too many to mention, Clayton, but definitely I'm a fan of a good British map. Loving Moss Valley at the moment. Obviously Court Farms, Calmston, things like that. Right, let's go over, because you know with these, the trigger is if you roll over. So, silo, unload, there we go, bosh. We'll go and link this back up on the road. Just 1 second. Go. We don't need names like that. How are you finding getting a combine down that main road on Moss Valley? It takes a while, definitely. Glenn Jones, I'm saying nout. You shouldn't be here, Glenn. You should be setting up your stream and showing people how to do it properly. With all that criticism, you've got to put your money where your mouth is, mate. Come on, chop chop. We'll transfer the entire viewership over and we can watch you. What am I doing here? I am loading at trailer fill. I am unloading at silo unload. And we are running wheat. Let's see what happens here. Oh, he's not wanting to play ball yet. Hey, Texan, how you doing? Why can't you reach trailer fill? Because that's not where I want you to go. Truckload. Truckload 1. We've had a little wobble. There we go. Right, truckload 1. Where are you? He's cutting in now. Well, look, the auger wagon's gone to him. That's interesting. I don't know why he wouldn't have run alongside him, though. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Okay, I'm not concerned about that. Or do we have a bit of a delay because we're... hang on a sec. Sorry, folks. Right, there we go. There we go. Truckload 1. Nate, how you doing, mate? Lighting on Moss Valley is quite dark. It is sometimes. Right. Right, there you go. That's good. That's good to see. Right, second truck. Let's get him sorted as well. So he can just go on the same course. We're going to go truckload 1, and he'll just park behind the other one. Silo unload. Wheat. Off he goes. Amy, who's excited for Monday? Ah, Tuesday. Absolutely, Amy. Derek Harris, this is near to damn it, the release version. Yes, he's doing a bit final testing on Patreon with his Patreon members. But yes, pretty much. Pretty much, and I've noticed a big improvement in the performance of it. It's really smooth now, so looking good. Lervik, is it possible to download the Llama Montana map? It's not released to the public yet, but No Creek has said it's going to be very soon, so just keep an eye on the Facebook page and he'll announce when it's officially good to go. Right, let us fire this up now again. So this is what I want to do. So the aim here is that you have like auger 1 there. So what you want to do is not have them clash with each other. My problem here is that I stupidly drove the truck through where I was going to do like railway sidings. So I could do it on this side though, couldn't I? Well, let's do it that way. Let's do that way. It's the rule that everybody says, and it's the right thing to consider it. I just didn't do it properly. But treat auto drive like it's a railway track. Try and avoid clashing at any point. So there you go. Auger 2 could be here somewhere. In fact, I'll roll it a bit further forward. Maybe one more. Come on, give me another notch. Alright, fine, we'll put it here. If you're going to be like that, put it here. Auger 2. This is a bit rough and ready. Treat AI workers like drunk babies. Ain't that the truth? And then we'll join this on somewhere like this. Now he should, if I go combine, where are we? Combine, auger 2, and we will tip at trailer fill. No harvester with the same found, and so let's put auger 2 on this guy. Bosh, there we go. The only issue here is... Yeah. He's just gonna do, he's gonna do that. He's gonna do a bit of dancing. I think what we might need to do here is... Oh, I didn't... Oh yeah, of course, that's my problem, isn't it? Thank you, Mark. I was like, why is it doing that? I didn't need to turn AD on. Disco combines. So, we should see that guy head off at some point. Right, let's just keep going, shall we? Another one done. And then we're off. You don't collect the truck. Not tonight, it's just we're just doing a little bit of testing, so none of this will see it past the next couple of hours. And then it'll get chucked, but yes. By the time this is out and I'm playing on it proper... Right, here we go. Let's fire up another one. There's Auger 1, Auger 2. Just peel it off here, actually, couldn't we? We would do this. There's Auger 2 heading off, that's good. Nice to see. Do the crops, of course. Auger 3. Once this is all set up, well, there's something... I don't know what you guys think. A lot of you do play with course play and auto drive and things like that. Like, there's a lot of satisfaction in setting up the courses. There's almost as much fun in that as setting it all when getting it all running. Certainly in my eyes, anyway. Let's put it on to... Oh, missed it. There we go. We're going to load at Auger 3. We're going to unload at trailer fill, and we're doing wheat. Right, off he goes too, and let's go and stick that on combine number 3. Look at that, straight across the field. Love it. That's Auger 2. This guy is Auger 3. And then we'll run Auger 4. Now, pre-call. That's what I want to do with these. Pre-call level. Oh, call active unload it, yes. But that's the problem with these. You want to kind of actually get them to call them a bit earlier. So if I do this one here, call... I don't know if that's actually... Like... There you go. Of course he's going to do a little wobble. It's just classic courseplay. There we go. Did I not set it right? That's that the problem? You came mesmerised, don't you? Auger 3. Good point. Yeah, that's not on combine mode. Auger 3, 2. Trailer fill. Good spot, Berman. Who was it? Old Man Jeb. Thank you very much, mate. Thank you very much. So he's just waiting for his call, which will come. Hopefully. Now once we're up and running, we should be good. Ah, yes, there he comes. He's moving. Okay, that's good. That is good. Mark 42. Is Xbox better for this game versus PlayStation? Ah, they're exactly the same game, to be honest. Ham and eggs, I'm off to South Dakota with the family on a road trip, so we'll see you all after the 3rd of June. We'll try to check in by phone when I can. Take care, everyone. All the best, ham and eggs, and thank you for the bucks. $10 super chat there. You're a legend. You do not need to do that. You are a great supporter of the channel, so I appreciate that a lot. Right, let's get in our John Deere 9R and go and get us some. So is he waiting for call again? Yes, he is. I'm not quitting my Deutschland. No, this was just a bit of a one-off Sunday night because I'd been at the Royal show, the Highland show yesterday. I hadn't had a chance to pull anything together video-wise, so I thought, and this landed in my lap from No Creek as well, so I thought, maybe you'd like a little bit of a change, and we seem to have 250 people in, so you guys seem to be rather interested tonight, which is great, so I appreciate that. And if you're new and you've not been before, and you're liking what you see, it'd be amazing if you could hit the like and the sub button, that'd be great. Sil Pro, you have some suggestions for someone who wants to play the game, but it's getting boring. Well, here you go, Sil Pro. Do you do the same thing every time? Do you continually do, like, I don't know, harvesting crops or something like that? Because you could try, and again, I don't know what platform, I don't know if you're on PlayStation or console, or if you're on PC. You could try contracting series, something like that. You could do a little bit of digging, things like that. Fred's Farming. Favourite FS25 mod so far? The round bale unloader helper mod. The one that slows your baler down and unloads the round bale for you. Brilliant mod. So simple. Totally brilliant. Yana! Thank you very much, mate. You are too kind. Look at that. Stop it. To support the German farmers. What a guy. Hey, FarmSim. Nice to see you, mate. What's happening, bud? Are you celebrate St. John's Eve in England? That is not something I've heard of before, Henrik. No. Right, combine number 4. Should be the only one that's sitting still now. I can see 3 auger wagons down there. That's looking good. Changing to doing contracts has made a big difference in my gameplay. It does, it's just variety, isn't it? And you get to see more of maps as well. I think that's one of the nice things about contracts. You end up seeing a lot more of maps. Let's just jump into here. I'll change the FOV. There we go. See a bit more of the cab now. Did I open the tarp? I think I did. Oh, FarmSim, too many shiny, nice bits of equipment out there. It was brilliant. Mucho fun. Now we've got the weigh scales in here, so we should be able to see how much we unload. Now it's probably going to run, isn't it? So let me try and adjust my my cruise down to what do we think? 6 miles an hour. Maybe not run into the header as well. That would be sensible. Got a throw on that pipe. Brilliant. Come on. There we go. Look, we've got 4 combines running nicely. One appears to have driven off the edge of the planet. Oh no, it's over there. Look, he's got a long way ahead here, hasn't he? Right, we need to do a new multiplayer live. I do, Cardiff Tony, you are absolutely right. I just need to get organised, and I think with the announcement on Tuesday, next week's going to be a busy week, and then we've got FarmCon, which is going to be busy. So I think we're probably looking after FarmCon before we do one. But it's a good idea. We definitely want to do one. Yeah, in cab only is good. No assists, no auto load or anything like that. It's quite good. Silpro, and what type of map and what difficulty? I always go on hard difficulty, and even I think hard difficulty can be a little bit too easy sometimes. So, but again, whatever you like. But I would say push yourself. I make it as difficult as possible, because I do think FS can be slightly too easy sometimes. Hey, Peter Clarkson, how are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Shadow Aid, after using the Thrustmaster farm stick for all this time, how are you finding it? Worth getting one? I have to say it's a really good addition to the unit, to the rig, shall I say? Really pleased with it. Faber's ready for FarmCon. Excellent, mate. Glad to hear it. It confuses me that you reacted. Yeah, I know. Yes. Throw you off a bit. The Vertical is quiet tonight on a Sunday. We usually see a lot more people out on the Vertical. It was very quiet. You guys are trumping them big time on the standard stream. That's anything but standard. Oh, Peter's got the old hay fever. Yeah, it's bad at the moment, isn't it? Come on, come on, come on. Up to speed. Is there a reason to get a farm stick over a regular joystick? Not if you don't want to. Most joysticks should work. That is custom modding's 9R. Yes, indeed, mate. It's very nice, as you would expect from the custom modding crew. So, look, if I'm clever now, I should be able to use that dial on top to speed up my cruise until I get close, and then I can knock it back. Which is quite good. Just knock it back to... Well, I've knocked it back to 4 here for this corner because we're on the inside edge, so we're going to be moving a bit faster, and then we can click it back up. That's why that's one of my favourite things. So you basically push it down to switch cruise on, and then you just roll it, and it does half a mile an hour adjustments every time. It's great. Old Man Jeb, yeah, I've designed it to kind of be for if you're on your phone and scrolling through stuff. But if you're sitting at your TV or your PC or whatever else, you can watch the regular stream. Look at me, I'm going up to 9 miles an hour here. Drop it back. Oh, he's got ahead of me there. Now, the interesting thing is I don't know what's happening with anything else, but all I know is all our combines are running nicely. There you go, a nice view across the valley there. This is going to be a banger when it comes out. I can see everybody playing this map when it comes out. I really can. Xenomorph, yes, 100%. Every day of the week. Farm stick won't work on console, unfortunately, Leo. Not enough buttons on a console to be able to map to it. There you go. It's going to do a little waltz in the corner here because it's quite a tight corner. But we've still got 3-4 combines running. Auger wagons over there. They might be taking a bit of time to pick up. The triggers, what I could have done is run, somebody else, Wouter, talked about it before. I think it was you, Wouter, wasn't it? You should run basically a loop around the edge of the field. It just helps the auger wagons kind of make their way back to the load point. But actually, this is working all right. Matt Riley, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Hendrik, nice big field. Yes, that's what's great about the American maps. All the big fields. Red's Farming, you'd like to see an improvement to possibly mods on console and FS25. You mean more mods? Better mods? I could go and unload this actually, couldn't I? Let's do that. Now, I do think they have been talking about this for a long time, so it's not. This isn't new news. But they have said they're going to drop PS4 and Xbox One support in the next game. So, so from that perspective, I think there's a likelihood that we'll see. Oh, nice little. Have I frozen? Has my game crashed? No, I had a lag on a Single player game there. That was a panic. Oh, it's going again. What's going on here? That's interesting. Keep an eye on that. Jack Morris, any recommendations on a PC laptop setup to run FS? I'm on the road a lot and play on a MacBook and at the minute and would like to move away from it. Yeah, I would advise you move away from a MacBook. I love MacBooks for doing graphic design work and things like that, but it wasn't the internet, Peter. It was actually my whole screen. Everything froze here, so it was slightly worrying. Thought I was going to have to reboot everything, but seems to have picked up again now. So yeah, Jack, my only thing is if you see, for example, a 3060 card on a PC, on a desktop, a 3060 card on a laptop won't be as powerful. So you just need to bear things like that in mind when you're purchasing. But, you know, I would look at in all honesty now, oh, of course, trucks are in the way, aren't they? In all honesty, I would look at Tuesday. We're probably going to get an announcement for FS25. I would use the whatever the recommended specs are for that, and do it that way. Build up from there, and then you can play with your whatever budget you've got. We're frozen again. This is interesting. I'm gonna make a mental note of this to report back on this one, because that is why we test. So we're on 838. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna stop this guy. They're all gonna run down here though, aren't they? This combine one. Well, the easiest thing to do here. Move the trucks out of the way. I wonder if it's Courseplay and Auto Drive that are causing these little lag spikes. Just move them out of the way, I think. Gonna be the best bet. No, just wait. Just wait. Let me get out of the way first. Honestly. So impatient. I don't think we actually need these yet, because none of the auger wagons are full. We've got good sized auger wagons. There's more chance of us filling both the trucks before we fill all 4 auger wagons. So let's just be tactical here. In fact, it's only going to be this one. Yeah, they're all going to run separately, aren't they? So this one should... Combine number 2 just there. Should run past. I'm not liking these lags, though. It's fair, tedium. It's a fair point. I'm not seeing it as bad as this, though, for ages. That was metal. You think running 380 to 390 plus mods is too many? Are they all activated and in the game? And have you... somebody put it really well the other night. I can't remember who it was. One of my mods put it really well the other night. You can only drive one tractor at a time, right? So, if you've got a load of mods that you've loaded into your game and you've never bought it from the shop and you're not using it, why is it in your game? And if at one point in the future you go, actually I would like that mod, you just quit the game, switch it on, and then load the game back in. Right, there we go. They're moving down to start their up and downs now. Peter, I run 1400 because I'm lazy. Having them in your mod folder is one thing, having them in games is another. Now, you shouldn't have too many in your mod folder because it will try and load them every time it loads the game from a hard start. But then every time you load an actual save game in, You've never noticed TDM, I bet you, if you, like, actually not just turn them off, but if you removed your mod folder from your games and loaded the game with 0 mods, it would load super quick compared, because it checks every mod when it loads the game. And if there's no mods in there, it's a lot quicker. Right, these can go back into place now, I think, can't they? That's the last time they'll pass there. And we might have a bit of an issue when they turn around up here, but we'll see. We'll see how we go anyway. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's a bit of fun. Hey, Args, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Farmer Hamish getting personal in the vertical chat. What's your log looking like? That depends what they eat, Hamish, surely. Oh, he's coming in hot. I think we might need to tweak our course a little bit there. Just do a little bit of this. A little bit of this. It was fine till Argsy arrived. On the other side, no. Good. Excellent. Oh, now he's in the way. Like, everything's in the way. That's my fault too. Right, other combine coming. Right, let's see if those lag spikes have stopped now. Yeah, Mod Assistant is a brilliant. Right, let's do a test here. I just want to make sure that my auger pipe and the truck are the right distance apart, because that's one thing we haven't checked yet. That might require some testing. That is part of the map. FarmSim. It's a really nicely made farm. That really like that. Eric Larson, those are Northwest Mods and Edits trucks. So assume I'm running down here on the course, on the auto drive course. He will stop there. And I will roll cela. Oh, I've nailed it without... Oh. This could be fun. When do they open their auger pipes? I've got some rather high... I've got some rather high stacks on those rigs. That could be a problem. These lag spikes are annoying. There we go. Closer to the weekend. Oh, love it. Love the banter. It's a good map, this, Walter. Yeah, I think everybody's going to enjoy this one. Right. That's looking good, though. I am worried about those stacks, though. So hopefully they'll... I don't know when they unfold the... Can we change them? Have I got... Can I reduce these down? What happens if you buy the wrong truck? No, I haven't got mobile workshop in. Ah well. Just have to keep an eye on it. Oh look, there's a wee combine dance going on down there as well. And this is how combine babies are made. As you were. Nearest waypoint. Just babysitting them. Oh, he's done it to him as well. What a jerk. I know, Brett, right? And that one's cut out of, he's like 99% on the very end of his row as well. Typical. This is when I can assist. I'm going to assist and be helpful. That's debatable, I know that's debatable, but I can assist and be helpful. We're going to unload one of our fellow combines. I actually think it might be the 9R. It's the 9R that's making it lag. Take care, Ox. Thanks for sticking your head in. Getting a bit annoying, this little lag thing. It's getting worse as well, isn't it? Let's see what have we got. I'm gonna check my check my oh, emergency garbage collection. Memory went. Okay. That's our problem. Right there, isn't it? Who knows what that is? Is that courseplay or is that auto drive? Or is that map? What do we reckon, people? Where are the experts? Where are the modders? Mr. Haythornthwaite, what's that? Elite. You know this stuff. What's that? We're doing a screenshot anyway. Send that to things. There we go. Crash the game now. Oh, it's back. It is back. So who's doing an emergency garbage collection? I think it's a map 2. Brett, I agree. I agree. Go up a bit. Oh, GC2. That's when I jumped out of the... It's been going on for a while. Just when I'm doing stuff, isn't it? NPC stuff. There we go. It's something to do with humans NPC. Exhaust extension? Too much going on. You know what we'll do? Let's do some sleuthing. What we'll do, we'll switch off oh my god. Working with imbeciles. I'm gonna turn off I think it might be the map 2 elite, but I'm going to turn off the auto drive auger wagons. See what happens after I've unstuck these two clowns. I don't even know where they're supposed to be now. Do they even know where they're supposed to be? Right, tractors. Find some tractors. Yes, because they're waiting to be unloaded. Oh my god. Somebody's take a screenshot of this. That's it, yeah. Don't use auto drive in courseplay, folks. It's a shambles of a mockery of a sham of a farce, all rolled up in a... Lance wasn't going to work though, Hamish. It was going to overlap and throw you down this valley that these guys have gone down as well. He's literally going to the... Right. I'm going to try and turn all of these off. Have faith. Have faith. But how could I possibly have faith when I knew it was going to drive over here, like these guys have done? Right. You're useless as well. We're going to lose this one off the cliff. Oh, look at that. Magically arrives back on the road. I don't know what happened there. Amazing. I did hire them from Argsy's farm, actually. They were making a beeline for the water. Lavia, how... I'm doing well, thanks. How are you? And this is why we test maps before we release them. Because you never know. I'm going to turn you off as well. Switch all of the auto drive off and see if that... I think you might be right, Wouter. I think it could be a bit of everything. Let's see. If now we've turned all the auto drive off, we lose the freezing. I think we might have stumbled across the issue. Could be auto drive. Wouldn't be an FSG stream without exactly Michael Trinity. I aim to please. Let's hope AI is better than... Let's hope I'm better in the next game share. I actually think it might be auto drive and not courseplay. We'll see. Bang on target though, look at that. Too much John Deere. Oh jeez, all the hate for John Deere tonight. Poor John Deere. Right, well, we'll leave the two trucks on auto drive. I think that's okay. Right, let's go and sort those combines that can't manage to... One's doing a lap of the whole field. See, here's the problem. He's full. That's the problem. So, let me unload him. That will make a big difference. And then he'll get on his merry way. Nothing a 715 just like snowplow everything out of the way, right? Get this unloaded. Watch, it'll all settle down. And we'll have like one pass left. And they'll be like, yes! It worked! Yeah, well, auto drive's definitely more unpredictable on bigger fields. No, I will completely agree with you there. They're all trying to kind of head up and turn. Sometimes it's because they're too close together. Combine number 4's off around doing a lap of the field again. Right. Oh, you like that, do you, FarmSim? I'm not going to tell you. It's my secret. Oh, it's fill level. It basically tells you what's in the truck, so you don't have to get out and sit in the truck to tell you how much is in the truck. It is called fill level something. Why can I never remember the name of mods? Right, he's done. Will he move and let the other one get in? Hopefully he will. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Target fill level. Thank you, Mark Haythornthwaite. That is the fella. What as well start loading some. So even, look, it has stopped. I think it's auto drive. I think it was too much. Auto drive was calculating where those combines were and trying to go and get them on 4 different auger wagons, and it was getting a little bit... mod hub, FarmSim. Yeah, there it is there, look. Tells you what's in the trailer at the bottom and what's in your auger wagon at the top. Look, so he's working. And he'll just roll in now. Look at that. Target Phil Neville. Those long pipes are going to be the end of me, but it's okay. Yeah, this is why you do loops around the field. Correct, Wouter. Although I do think it's maybe when they're trying to calculate the cost of the combine rather than... Anyway. Either small exhaust mod. Wait, what is happening over here? Why? Like, everybody's sitting, minding their own business. Nobody's going anywhere. What's going on? Where are you supposed to be going? He's itching to get into there. Why is he not to go into there? Oh my god. What are they trying to do? Yeah, these are frisky combine. Clearly, it's combine spring break or something. I think I know what's happened now, actually. They're trying to turn back on each other. Yeah, have that. Have a bit of that. I'm totally lost as to actually what they're supposed to be doing. There's clearly people in these driving them. I think they should be... See, right, he's off. He knows what he's doing. What's going on with the other two? Bear's Den, how you doing, buddy? I am at a loss. Right, that's number 2. This is going well. This sums up my day. Right here. This is summing up my day. Let's work out what on earth is going on. We're going to do this. So he should actually be over here somewhere. But why is he going there? Ah, he's going to that turn point, yeah. Okay. So he'll turn in here, left 1. So left 2 hasn't started his bit yet. I'm confused. Left 2's coming back down. Oh, well, do you know what? At least it's working again. I think we're going to have this problem though, because we've got 4 combines. You going to go now? Oh, do they all need a birthday? They all need a kind of refresh. I'm going to remind you what your duties are. So right 1 should go in here. Like so. And then right 2 will follow behind. Not first waypoint. Nearest waypoint. There we go. Yo, I think we're looking right now. They're too close together, Tech. You're right. That's the problem. I think we're going to have to up the convoy distance. That is the problem here, because when they get into the end, they're having to cross over each other, but they're too close to each other, so they're yeah, they're getting all kinds of confused. Two minutes apart. It's probably the right thing to do, actually. In fact, what I might do here is stop this one, stop the one behind, and let them all catch up, and use the time while they're catching up to go and unload them all. But interestingly, our problems have stopped, haven't they? Just check the... Need to trigger something in the game to make it do something. But it looks like it stopped, which is good. That is a blessing. Come and enter a few times. Oh, it's definitely stopped there, hasn't it? That's good. I am missing a combo. I don't know where that went either, Amy. Oh, he's all the way up there, I think. I think he's up there. This is Hamish's point now, that you kind of end up just in a bit of a mire. Combine 2's on the first waypoint. We'll change that. Turbo, good spot. What's the keybind? But it's the I don't know what you would call it. It's next to your number 1 key, to the left of your number 1 key usually. On a standard keyboard. Tilde key. There you go. Nearest waypoint. Oh, we're good on this one now. Right, let's just run this. I can't be bothered waiting. They crash again, they crash again. A bit more space though. Just got to stay on top of it really. Where's our 4th combine though? That's a good point. Where is he? He's in the way as well. Goodness me. Go. There he comes all the way back. He's going to cause all kinds of grief now when he arrives back as well, isn't he? Going to get in the way of the trucks. So, it's going well. It is going well. An hour and 90. I'm sure we started. It was an hour and 90. Said an hour and 19 minutes when we started, didn't it? I don't think it's doing that now. As we are an hour and 29 minutes into the stream. Oh, I love it. You've got to love it. Right, 1 down. He's going to go to the next one. Okay, this is the kind of space that we like. I was slightly worried that we would clip those trucks, but I think we will as well. The next one will clip those trucks. But once we're past them, we should be good. We should be good. I see you only have 13 subs left to sort this AD and courseplay issues. Got plenty more than that, mate. Plenty more than that. You're going to have to hit... If you're not a subscriber, you're going to have to hit subscribe now anyway for moral support, to cheer me up. This should have run smooth. This should have run really smoothly. But it just has not really played ball tonight, has it? Stream tomorrow for the new chair. If it arrives. Yeah. No, we'll definitely do one on Wednesday. We're going to do a live stream. I think general consensus was, and again, there's 213 of you watching, plus the guys on the vertical. Would you like to see a live watch along as the video is revealed, whatever it is revealed, or would you like to watch it yourself and then maybe either have a live stream or me do a video kind of summary afterwards? What's your preference? Very serious incident in the Scotland v Hungary game. Oh dear. Never like to hear that. Summary afterwards. Prefer a live stream in the evening. Live stream at the time. I mean, we'll do something as well. I won't just do a reveal because I would like to have time to kind of get my head around what's been announced as well. So we'll do an initial kind of almost like an initial... We could do an initial watch together and then something a little bit later in the evening. Or the afternoon. If you fancy that. Nice. There's that damn combine in the way. Right. We get to the end of here. Let this guy turn around. In fact, this guy's going to be in the way too. Live stream after and talk about it. Okay. Do that. Right, let's get all these out of the way again. So basically this is... I always say this. Auto-drive and course play aren't the problem. It's how they're set up. And this is a brilliant example of that. I've made a hash of these courses, and that is why we're having the problems. Alright, there's a little bit of lag there in the game because of auto-drive trying to calculate too much, which again we could potentially resolve by having a course around the edge of the field. I'm almost tempted to kind of come back to this and do it again. And retry the courses, but in the meantime I think we're kind of too far in here. We're just gonna have to see how we can make this last now. But I think we might be able to keep up with I'm confident. I'm not confident. I'm gonna try. Yeah, I messed it up. No excuses here. Yeah, don't use the field as a waypoint unless you need to. I think that is good advice from Jan there. We will grab... In fact, I'm not going to bother putting that... We've got some in this one. Let's stick to one auger wagon, shall we? We have got a couple of other full ones on the road, but we'll use this one for now. This combine's looking almost full as well, so... Let's see how we get on. Once they're past this one, I'll put them back into the field so they can unload. I think it's a little bit of gap between them has started to help us out here, definitely. Just a little bit more breathing space so they're not kind of all in the same place at the same time. Go, and he should stop when he gets to the end here and let us unload as well. Should just keep going, I said, as he keeps going. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want him to do on his turn. If I reverse back now, we'll leave him to unload, and then we'll throw these back in the field. Let him do his turn, maybe. throw him back in the field, although he may go that way, actually. Let's see what happens. Gotta find my truckload one. Right, where are you then? Don't get to me. Here he comes, so... Oh, they're staying on the inside, staying down the centre line, which is interesting. Where's he off to? Very odd. Very odd indeed. Right. Off you pop. Hey Chinook, how's it going, mate? Nice to see you. Shaved, hey man, on your Wyoming series, was there an oil rig or did you put it in? I put it in myself, mate. I added it in with a mod. There's quite a good oil rig mod in the mod hub now. Right, let's get rid of these. I am rusty, that's what's happened with this courseplay in auto drive tonight. I've not played with it for a while on a scale of like this, and I think it shows. There we go. Right. 63% in here, so let's go and find ourselves an almost full combine, and that looks like an almost full combine over there. What a night with heavy forth. Chinook, you'll be on high alert all night then, mate. Cooper Wrath, that is the is it Kenworth 800 from Northwest Mods and Edits? I'm gonna have to run in crop here. Ooh, tank slapper. Too much weight in the grain. This is the problem with not having lands on. I'll allow Hamish to say I told you so here, but in fact he's going to cut in now. I've actually got him at the perfect moment. Actually I haven't. Would have been better if he'd cut in. In fact I'll let him cut in. And then I won't have to run alongside him. The only problem is the other combine's going to catch up. This is the problem. And they all concertina back up again. We'll just keep trying though. We will keep trying. We'll stick at it. Space Fox Sen. Oh, never caught you live. Well, you have now, mate. Excited for Giants Tuesday of it. I am very much looking forward to it. I have avoided any of the nonsense that's been going on. Keeping my powder dry so that I can enjoy it firsthand. Come on, cut in. Now this is the problem. It reverses for ages before it cuts in. That's what we wanted. There we go. A little bit further forward. It's not all going to go in here, I don't think. It might go in here, actually. We shall see. Do I have any mods? Nicholas Crisp, these are all mods. Oh, no, actually, the Auger Wagon's base game. What will be the biggest thing for the new game, do you think? I'm hoping, Papa Bear, with the dropping of PS4 and Xbox, I'm hoping we'll get a nice graphics boost. I think that would be rather cool. I literally can't fit any more in, so... You're going to sit and wait until he's completely empty? No. He'll go again. Good. Yeah, that's what I think, Tech. That would be a nice improvement, wouldn't it? Bigger maps by default. Yeah, nice one. That would be good as well. Improved seasons for me, I would like. All that crop destroy. I know, Bear's Den. It's awful. This whole thing has been awful. This is a car crash happening. You're witnessing a multi-car pile-up here. If it could have gone wrong, it's gone wrong. AI workers with more than 3 brain cells. Yeah. Well, then they would be smarter than me then, Tony, and I'm not sure I want that. There we go. But and to make maps higher resolution instead of bigger. Well, I kind of hope, Loki, with like I said, with dropping the old gen consoles, we could get some higher res textures in there without having an impact on performance. That would be great, wouldn't it? VR support, I think that might be out of the question, Tech. That's pretty much an entire game rewrite, isn't it? Much as I would love that too. We might be waiting a while for that, but that would be awesome. Oh, yeah, that would be the sweetest of all the sweet spots. Cheers, Bear's Den. Thank you, buddy. Thanks for joining as a farm manager as well. I appreciate that, mate. See, now we're making progress now. Everything's clicked. Now we've not left it in the hands of the workers completely. Last time, this 3 times you tried VR. My son bought the PlayStation, the VR2 headset. He plays it for like 4 hours. I have to go up and go, right, dude, come on. That's surely not that good for you. But he has no issue with it at all. I'm so jealous. Do you think there will be a min requirements hardware on Tuesday? If there isn't, Alan, I expect it won't be very long until there is one. I'm sure it's information we could find out pretty quickly. We'll just have to wait and see. I would expect so. That's kind of one of those default things, isn't it? That they kind of tick off the list when you launch a new game. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Yeah, they might put that Cardiff Tony, but then they'll say, well, you can only use 1 core of that 1490k. Right, he's going to turn. Yeah, he's the last guy. Let's go and get our middle guy now. What's in a PS5? I don't know, actually. 2070, maybe. Not the same though, is it? Just the way they handle graphics and stuff, because it's a dedicated gaming console. It's the architecture means that it's kind of got. I'm not sure if it's got a more grunt than an equivalent PC version or not. Stewie Norfolk, hi FSG, are Giants binning old? Well, they've said now for probably the last 12 months that they're getting rid of PS4 and Xbox One just because they've kind of almost reached the end of their life in terms of game development. There's not many people developing new games for PS4 and Xbox One now. So I think to benefit the development of the FarmSim series, they said, no, we'll focus on the new console, the PS5 and Xbox X, Series X. So, there we go. Tech Hermit, what is the size of this field? Good question, I will tell you right now. On cruise control, so it should keep going, he says. Should. Gosh. I don't have a mod in that will tell me that, unfortunately, mate. But I did when I did the map tour of it. The video map tour. So, I think it's quite big. Be as bold as to say something like 215 acres. But I'm now just guessing. AMD RX 6700. There you go. That's what's in a PS5. Exactly, Stewie. We're all kind of speculating a little bit until we actually get some official news from... until we get an official news from Giants. Look at this running like clockwork. I don't know what the problem was. Look at this. This is as slick as you like. Oh no, it's not. Combine's crashed into a trailer over there. And I'm stuck in the middle of here. I'm going to stop here. Let him crack on. We'll go and sort that combine. He's just wanting to turn. It's just... all he wants to do is get to this field, doesn't he? Let's just move him past a little bit. These lovely new carbon fibre combines. Very easy to manoeuvre about. Where's Marcel when you do? Poor Marcel, after all the leaks, is probably crying somewhere. Where are you going? Where are you going? I'll throw you over there. Look at that. He just goes wherever you tell him. That is the one, Stewie. That's the one we're all getting excited about. Very excited. There's enough information to suggest we're getting the new game now. Where are you going? He's just lost, isn't he? He's like, I don't know where I am. Let's help him. I think he should be going down here now. There we go. There we go. Right. Go. Yay! Regardless, I'm still enjoying myself. Right, what are we doing here? What have we got here? We've got 70% in here, so let's find somebody else to unload quickly. I'd like to unload the first combine actually before he runs into the crop. Or he's gonna. Although someone's sitting waiting now, which is good. But, yeah, he's definitely sitting and waiting. Right, with that in mind, we will tank slap over here. Really light on the back. These, when they've got a full grain cart in, they are really light at the back. He's reversing now. What is he doing? If he's gonna let us unload, that might help kind of spread the distance out between these two again. We're really light on this one at the moment. Announcement of FS24 for tablets. Stranger things have happened, Jan. Stranger things have happened. Stay there while I unload you. Mr. Weird and Wonderful, you inspired me to on FarmSim. Good. I'm glad. Is that the control stick thing? How it handles it? It's great. Really, really good. Let's head over here. Let's get this unloaded. Hopefully there's enough in here to take the truck to go and unload. Go. First hopper is full, so this should... I don't think it will fill the second hopper, but it'll... Oh, it will actually. It will. It's 58% in there. There we go. See how that goes. Like a new game experience. I think we'd all hope for that, Wouter. Yeah, definitely. Looks like, well, so you get used to them, Stewie. You get used to them pretty quick. Truck is full. Oh, here we go again. We'll roll into spot when we're done here. There we go. I'm going to switch to the other one again. Doesn't have a tank slapper moment like the 8R. I think we've got it's the balance on the back of it. Right, let's try again. So there you go. When this comes out, if you're big into courseplay and auto drive, either set your courses up properly or prepare for a few little lag moments in it. Although I will feed this back to No Creek, just let him know. Not sure if there's anything you can do from an optimization perspective, but at least he'll know. How far have we got through this field? Not very far, if I'm being honest. We probably have maybe halfway. I mean, the headland counts for a lot, right? Doesn't it? It always blows my mind how much of a field is included in the headland. Okay, God, you're... He's cutting over here. Right. Wrong one. Let's go get this guy. I'm going to drive through crop. Fact. I'm going to make it easier and less shameful. There we go. Haha, pity. That's funny. Right, here we go. 4 combines. Maybe too much without doing lands. Other than that, other than them falling down the cliff edge, Hamish, I do agree with you. With a decent AD track, that map will be a time consumer. You like that, Ian? I know you like a large map, as does Mr. Haythornthwaite and others. The duck, is this actually FS25? No, this is not 25 yet. I don't expect we'll see that for another maybe 6 months yet. Even if they announce it on Tuesday, I don't think it will be ready to go. I think it will just be the announcement. That's right, yep, still on 22. Yeah, here's our problem now. These two will fall over each other. When it comes to the end of the row, if we're not careful. Come on, slow unload augers on these sometimes. Combine 3 joining the mix. So this is a problem, right? There you go. We had them all nicely spaced out, and now we're all back together again. Now what I could do actually, I can't remember if you do it in here or you do it in the distance between them. Back in the old days, you used to be able to adjust all of this. You're getting a combine that's got horseplay running, that would help. Distances. Possible distances. Where are we? There we... No. Convoy distance. There we go. Let's run this up to 200. There you go. And he'll just sit and wait now. That's what I wanted to happen. That's what I wanted to happen. Steve Murray, welcome, mate. How you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Good morning and all that jazz. 200. Oh. Who knew that you could double click on that and type it in rather than having to do it the other way? Yeah, that's my gauge on it as well. They'll tend to announce it with a bit of lead time. I mean, they've got FarmCon. I'm sure they're going to save a lot of stuff for then, I expect. There you go, that's quite nice. Now it's on a convoy and it's not... he's creeping. He's creeping. Stang Hunter, ready for 25. As ready as I'll ever be. Hungary scored. I love Scotland, right? Don't get me wrong, but our football team is absolutely appalling. They're just not good enough. Leiden, nice to see you. Moving now. Let's hope the other guy gets out of the way in time. Yes, England are much better, to be honest. They've got to do a job. They've got to do a job in the next game. They might as well have been out of the cup already. They could, if they'd won tonight by about 4 goals, they would have gone through. But that was very, very unlikely to happen at any point. Enigma, it was nice. Met a few people actually. Signed a few autographs. Somebody, I was kind of hoping they were going to drop in tonight and say hello. Come all the way from Manchester. Tech Hermit was there. Come all the way from the US, which was good to see as well. But it was nice. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Practice with my new camera again before FarmCon. Got to hang out with Hamish for the whole day, which was good fun. I'm only taking 8% out of this, but it might just help. And Yorkshire Dano, yeah, I saw Yorkshire Dano in the distance, chatting. He was in work mode. He was schmoozing dealers to try and get. I think he was looking for a. He was looking for a free New Holland when I saw him. And then we never caught up again, did we, mate? But there'll be other opportunities. You're only down the road. Stang Hunter, yes, I'm aware that the trailer has been leaked, but I'm going to give no time to those scumbags that have released it. Spoiling it for everybody. I mean, what's the point? What's the benefit of that? So, yeah, jerks. Did I do the K but toss it in? No. Harder. It is a big farm, this one. How was Hamish doing? Hamish was rough yesterday when I saw him. And he went back today. He's burnt the candle at both ends for about, well, for the whole 4 days of the show. So he's going to, I think, have a quiet start to the week, aren't you, Hamish? DD Squeeze, who hasn't seen Scross roleplay content? Man, he's 170 episodes in. It's great stuff. Hell, if governments can't keep, how do you expect giants to... I know. I mean, it's inevitable, really. Oh, did he not go today? Did not go today, finally caught up with you. You're not getting any younger. Oh, that'll be that pipe again. Every time. I'd be a farmer's nightmare, wouldn't I, if I came as a worker? Hi, yeah, I've trashed something else now. They're like, oh my god, what have you done now? Right. Line this up. Oh, he's off. I have to run alongside him. On his last pass, this is the guy that did the lap of the field. The draw distance circle, can you make it bigger? You can indeed, yep. I've got it quite big on this. I think I'm running about... So the standard is 200, I think? 200%? I think I'm running at about 400 at the moment. Obviously, the more you go up, the more it kind of crunches the numbers. Again, something hopefully will be sorted in the next game. Is a little bit more optimization again. My body's saying it's quit time. No worries, Stotog. I think we're nearly done here as well. We are over our 2 hours, so I'll maybe get this last auger load filled up, and then we will. Oh, I must show you the little little boat that gets you across the river. Though I said I would do that. 2 days at the show and 3 nights out was plenty. For sure. For sure. Right, so I think what we'll do, the plan is, we will do a live together, so you're welcome to join me on Tuesday when the video goes live. And then we will maybe have another live in the evening. Or I might find some time to pull a video together as well, summing everything up. But maybe we'll do it all. We'll do it all. There'll be a lot to chat about, I think, won't there? They're usually pretty good with the amount of info they release at the start, so we'll keep our fingers crossed, and hopefully it's not just another like color code thing happening. I mean, the title suggests it's going to be more than that, so hopefully we'll be good. But yes, in the meantime, I think. So yes, of course, as you can imagine, no Ahali farm on Tuesday. I think it would get lost in all of the craziness of some announcements. So we're going to hold on to that one. Maybe release it when we're at FarmCon. FarmCon is coming on the 5th, 6th, and 7th, or the 5th and 6th, or the 6th and 7th, or something like that of July. I can't remember. The future of farming sim, there isn't one, yeah. He's sold the company to EA and they're going to turn it into football simulator. Hey, it could happen. It could happen. Logging League final coming on Saturday as well. Thank you, Hamish. And I did speak to Argsy about what we talked about at the Highland show as well, and he agrees. Maybe knocking it down slightly. Yes. Alan McHone. I mean soccer. LMAO. No, I mean football. The one where you kick the ball with your foot. It's not a difficult concept. And you don't have to wear helmets. Semper, am I going this year? I am indeed, mate. Yes, very much looking forward to it. As is Argsy. Don't they do that in rugby? Yeah, sometimes. Like they sometimes do it in American football. NFL, gridiron, Whatever you call it. No. I think football existed before we discovered you, Alan. Just saying. Tech. Oh dear. I always love this. Is a great one. I always have banter with this. I think yours is called rugby with padding, isn't it? That would be nice, JC Gaming. I don't think that. Although British announcers have voices like butter, like audible chocolate. I know what you mean, Alan. I love this message I got from Tech Hermit. It was nice to see things in Scotland that are older than our country. Yeah, funnily enough, when DJ and Cot were over last year, I put them up in a castle. And with this brilliant story where, before they came over, DJ said, well, you could just put me in a castle if you want. And I went, okay. And he went, no, what? Can you do that? And I said, yeah, I can put you in a castle if you want. And he was like, no way, that's awesome. So I put them in a castle, but I phoned the castle, because a lot of them are converted to hotels now. And I said, can I book? And they were like, sorry, we're fully booked. We can't accommodate you. And I went, sorry guys, I couldn't get any space for you at the hotel. And they were like, oh well, don't worry about it. It was worth a try. And I said, no, I'm just going to phone another one. And so I phoned another castle, and they had space. So they stayed in a castle. And they said at that point, they were like, wow, like this castle is older than our country. It was like, I don't know, the 1300s or something. The original castle was there from. Like battles and stories, and like has like tapestries from the 1400s on the wall and stuff like that. It was brilliant. It was just like so fun. And then they were driving around and they were like, how lucky is that you had two castles close to each other? And then we were driving along the road and I was like, there's another castle. There's another castle. There's another, like, there's just castles everywhere. Yeah, it was brilliant. No, Melville was full, so they went into, oh, what's the one next door to it? What's the castle next door to it? Oh. It's gone. It's gone. It's the one with the spa in it. Oh, what is it? Help me out, Hamish. I'm gonna have to look it up. Getting embarrassed I can't remember my castles. Not Balmoral. Dalhousie, thank you, Farmer Hamish. Look, I'm actually gonna search this and show you it. That's where I put them up. And it's the same price as a normal hotel. Good day. You gotta love it. Balmoral has loads of empty rooms. It does. You're not allowed to stay there, though. So yeah, Farmer Cop and DJ acted like lords of the manor for the night. Right. Oh look, we're opening the page and there is the majestic time-saving stock check. We've done 234,000 litres. That seems like not much for all the pain we've gone through tonight. 100% paid for US tourists. Yeah. Oh yeah. They joking apart, Prost. They are full. It is full Americans in the summer. They just love it. Americans and the Japanese. They just go mad for it. It's great. It's nice to show it off, right? I'm proud of it. So let's just go up here because this is a nice touch on the map that's been updated. So there you go. I'm in the right place, which I don't think I am. Yes, I am. So you go down here, but not just a boat. Look, it's got this like whole wire mechanism going on, which is apparently realistic. Meanwhile, we slum it in the Traveloid. Exactly, Strody. But look at this whole kind of wire pulley system. So it stops it from drifting down the river when you've got your car on it. And you can jump in. And off you go. Can you fold the ramps up there? And that would be nice to know, wouldn't it? Can you fold the ramps up? I don't think you can. No. Tension belts though. So you can strap stuff down. Very cool. Oh, Strody, I know. Prices are crazy. No, you haven't, Fluffy. You've missed nothing yet. You're lucky. I think Tuesday is going to be the day you need to pay attention to the internet. There we go. Look, the wire on that side and the tensioner. And a short wire on the side. It's nicely done. There's the big old train as well. That is a beast. Look at that. Just goes on and on and on. Love that realism. But there we go. We can head over to this side now. Jump out. And job's good. Right. How close can we get before we dare jump? Do an argsy. Woo! Made it. There you go. Even the details of it. So that is legit. There we go. The Virgil Ferry. 3 working ferries on Montana along the Missouri River. Its real life location is 50 miles downriver from this point, but I thought it would be fun to move it upstream and give you a unique alternative route for crossing the river. Built in 1912, had an international Cub tractor in the doghouse that pulled the cable on its back axle. Operated through to 2003 until the ferry that you see here arrived. How cool is that? This current ferry is operated by a 3-cylinder John Deere engine. The vessel is attached to a bridle cable which keeps it from being pulled down the river whilst making its way from one bank to the other. It's free to use and operates from mid-April through to mid-November depending on ice on the river. How cool is that? Love it. Love it. The train is usable in so much that you can hire it, fill it with the grain and take it off map, but it's not much more than that. So yeah, standard as you would get on most maps. You will need the train for the potatoes in 13k's time. Thanks, Hamish. I appreciate that. Okay, right. I think we will call it there. Thank you very much. That was a fun Sunday evening. I'm glad it was just a little bit spur of the moment, actually, to be honest, because I hadn't done any video content and it was so nice outside that I wasn't going to sit inside all day long. So I appreciate you all joining. Lots of you joined tonight, which is great. Don't forget to hit the like button on the way out if you haven't done already. If you're new here, I would love you to sub, especially with the week we've got coming ahead and hopefully a very big announcement. So we shall wait and see. And in the meantime, have a fantastic week. Stay safe, stay happy, and we'll do it all again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.